Marco Beats.
Hello and welcome to EXR. I'm gonna do a quick run through what's going on here. This is a first-person shooter being developed in the Unity game engine. This is EVAX, aka EVAX Blends, probably now known as Police for my esports entries. But anyways. This is the game I've been working on. I'm back into dev, been going hard at this, and decided to start sharing. This is essentially going to be concepts and letting you know the idea behind this. I do have gameplay, I have a lot of work put into it, but that will be in the next video. Let's just understand what exactly this is first. So what is EXR? It is a competitive online first-person shooter being developed in the Unity game engine. I want fast-paced, tactical gameplay, skill-based, no RNG, advanced movement mechanics, leaning, sliding, sprinting, you name it, only online, no campaign, ranked playlist, character customization, faction versus faction, you pick which one you're fighting for, of course, they are at war, advanced responsive combat systems, simplified structure, built for smooth gameplay, a large selection of guns, loadouts, and equipment to personalize your experience, realistic, optimized graphics, and unique objective-based game modes. These are the two factions. First is Cable's Cavalry, essentially the People's Militia, very dangerous and very crazy. Not going to get too into it right now, and they are at war with the TRU, the military unit, tactical response unit to be exact, assigned with stopping the CC and their missions to do whatever the hell they are trying to do. Again, we're not going to get so into it now. Picking between these, there's no clear who's the good and who's the bad guy. Just go with whatever you like. These are the police looking dudes, these are the militia looking dudes. Bandanas are on the face, special forces, gear, jumpsuits, etc. Here's some gear examples. When you're picking your head option in the character customization, you'll have different options based on the faction you're rolling with. These won't necessarily be red and blue. It just represents the faction it's under to make it easy to understand. None of this would affect gameplay. It's all just style, how you want to look. Everybody would be ideally on an even playing field, and but this is just cosmetic. Large weapon selection, very revised research list that I came up with here. Very happy with the turnout. If you read through this, I think you'll see just a nice variety and nice selection here. All relevant weapons being used today, and I love it. I mean, I love this weapon selection. Can't stress it enough, and definitely excited to roll all of them out, and we're totaling over 25 weapons here. Let's just look at the ARs. This is the first page of them. You can see we have the flag, the country that the AR comes from. To my knowledge, all these weapons are being used by modern armies today. You can see stats underneath them as well. And ideally, you know, these would just be balanced, and you can just pick your style of gun, whatever you like. I want it to all feel different and unique. Personally, I'm excited for that K3 because I don't see any other games using it, and I definitely like that gun a lot. Found that in doing my research, and it's under the Armenian flag. The Armenian army uses that, I believe. But please correct me if I'm wrong. So these are the 7 ARs. Really happy with these. ARs is going to be a highlight of the gun selections, of course, and I'm definitely an AR guy, and yeah, definitely happy with these. Armor kits, these will go on top of your character, of course, in your clothing. You pick your loadout, light, medium, or heavy. Light runs fast, medium carries the most ammo, heavy takes the most damage and has the most armor, and it can use a riot shield. You can read through the stats here, see the differences. Ideally, none is better than the other, just your style of gameplay. And again, this gear will go on top of your character with your custom clothing, etc. Here's some of the maps I'm looking at. We got a beach resort, castle yard, call center, palace, parking garage, and desert factory. These will be the main 6 maps here. I really like the concepts, excited to execute them. We're starting with Castle Yard, which I'll show you more of in a moment. Just randomly decided to start there. The yellow text under is just ideas to have along with the map. Nothing's final, nothing's set, but just ideas I had while concepting the maps that I can reference back to. But yeah, and for example, parking garage, you know, there'd be game modes attached to these. Parking garage, you're fighting from the bottom level to the top level. You can hop in a drivable car or use the elevator ramps. Whatever you got to do, get creative and get to the top and complete your objective. These are some bonus maps, casual mode only, just for fun. Beta testing map, Olympic Pool, Campus Library. Cannot play this in the ranked playlist. This is a bag and IED made by Ken090. I'll give you a link to him at the end here. Known him for over 10 years, really known in the Blender community, but now really not so much in Blender at all. Moved on to, you know, proper 3D art. Just incredible work here. Can't thank him enough. He took an IED I made and just completely redid it because mine was trash, and he helped me out a lot with that. And then the bag, I modeled the bag, and he just took over and said he wanted to texture it for me basically, and did a beautiful job. I mean, you can see the clear, you know, mesh net and everything. And it's just great. So you carry the IED in the bag, and you can throw it to teammates. You have to carry it in one arm, so you can only have a pistol out while you're carrying it, but you can drop it, pull out your rifle again, throw it to a teammate, whatever you got to do, search and destroy type objective. This is a blueprint for the castle yard. You can pause, or pause here and look through that. There's a little story behind why the CC is here, looking to plant a bomb in the castle. There's two different sites: the courtyard or the upstairs in the castle here. Again, you can pause this and go back and really understand the full idea, get a very good picture just on this concept on what it will look like. If you look left at the Bomb B courtyard, that's where I decided to start just randomly with creating, you know, some of the map assets. So that's where we'll go next. This is a screenshot from it. Very early progress, of course. I have, you know, some gameplay. I already have the games online at a very minimal level working, and quite a few things, but we're not going to show that yet today. But this is a screenshot from the courtyard that I'm working on, and another one. Just got that nice looking water in there, so I was definitely happy about that. You can see a marbled sort of fountain in the middle that was created by me, and that's that right there. And I essentially made a blueprint, modeled out the floor, you know, and I'm just getting it together, starting with the courtyard here, and I'm already loving how it's looking. Again, this is made by me. Shouts out to Ken once again. He was a huge help in letting me know what programs and softwares are relevant to use in 3D art these days, and allowed me to create this, which I think looks pretty good, you know, and it took really no time at all. It could be better, not perfect, but, you know, I'm actually happy with it, and I didn't even expect it to be, you know, even close to final asset looking, you know, and I think it could be used in the game. Probably will be redone, but you know, it's cool. These are the sprinklers. It's the castle is of a rich war general, so that's why they're sort of in this style. These are the things shooting water out. Very minuscule stuff here. We'll get to gameplay in just a moment, but I did want to give a quick shout out to, once again, Ken Woodwards. That is his ArtStation link right there. He'll make you beautiful art assets for your game, and for a reasonable price. Just message him, he'll work with you. Nothing too crazy, and he's really reliable and consistent as far as you know, he can really make anything artistically what you're looking for, and then he'll tell you if he can't. And then also to Jake, Ken introduced me to this guy. He's a programmer, Unity programmer and developer, really advanced, really good at what he does. He's helped me with a few things and guided me with quite a few questions I've had along the way in learning coding myself, because I'm brand new to C# and Unity in general. I used Blender before I left, and I just came back and just got straight into Unity. So huge shout out to these two though. These guys, as well as a few others, are in a Discord with me almost daily. We dev, we share our screens, we talk about our projects, and it's gotta be the most inspiring way to you know, keep going as far as development is having other people that are there doing it too and sharing what they're working on. So I may include the gameplay in this video. If not, I'll put it in a part 2. That's going to be it for the concepts and just introduction. But once again, stay tuned for more. This is Police, and I will see you next time.